welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from the Superdome. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with it.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, it is their rookie quarterback from your alma mater, Greg, University of Miami.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket, because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. On the give, it's Hubbard. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. They'll go again with Hubbard. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Pistol give to Henry. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Tajay Spears getting ready for their next possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Cowboys are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On second down, a run with Hubbard. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that'll set up fourth down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Back to throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And off the deflection, it is taken in. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
A run up the middle, Spears. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, like, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about, so they got to continue to ride.
He is in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Stroud. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Stroud to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Tony. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Cowboys offense going to take over just before the half. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. but it falls incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this will be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Hubbard. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. Here's 3rd and 2. That's caught. It's Evans. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. It's a zone read given to Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, no run. Here's Hubbard. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Dallas. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Will Riker to kick off.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
High throw, but it's reeled in. Still going. And he will score. Kadarius Toney. Touchdown, Saints. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Saints get back in it. It is 21-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. Now a loose football.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half,
down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one fielded at the 15. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw taken in by Tony.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Interesting play call there, Mike. I actually like it. 2nd and inches. I don't blame him. Go for a shot. See if you can get something downfield through the air, and if not, it's still 3rd and inches. But what you don't account for is taking a sack. You can't lose that much yardage, and this now changes everything here on 3rd down. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints are able to cut into the deficit. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cowboys. On the ground, this is Hubbard. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he'll get about 5. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up. They'll run with Hubbard. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Dallas. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out. First and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Stroud. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. A throw left side taken in by Corley.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. Everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
That's good for the Saints.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw, it's Stroud. He finds Tony. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. This one complete to Washington. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defense.
And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They have fought till the end, but still will come up short. The final act now of this football game, the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Saints back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. It's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big balls, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, yeah, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world, and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean?